Samba, Ngala, bien Sanafu, those words are very important. They are Luganda words, I think. Or they are in Ateso. They are Luganda words. What do they mean? Wake up, kick your bed sheet, like you've seen who? Ant hills. Red ants. Okay, in Sanafu. Sister? Termites. Okay, whichever. But thank you for that performance. And you remind me of that young man who went to the Lord much early than we expected. So thank you for that performance. And on our program, we have the remarks by the CEO, but I want to recognize the presence of the people at the high table. First, Dr. Peter Turiakira, who is right here with us. Thank you very much for gracing this occasion and for coming through. In this era where movements are limited and we don't take anything for granted. So thank you for making the time and your sacrifice. And we have Dr. Joy Namili Mutamale right here at the high table, who is also the CEO of this great place, IGRET, the place where we have the social business accelerator program that is having its first and ever faster graduation. I just want to let you know, those of us who are not here physically, that Dr. Joy Namili Mutamale is the CEO and also the co-founder of Capital Solutions Limited. She's an experienced social entrepreneur for over 20 years. There's something to do with 20 years. So far, I'm seeing 20 years so many times. And she has hands-on experience working with women and young people to build their capacity in business growth and scaling them up. She is a strategic leader, and this I agree, because I've met, I think I can count about 8-9 years since I met Joy. She is a very strategic leader, an award winner of over 10 international awards in business and leadership, financial management specialist, a trainer and facilitator, entrepreneur, business development and sustainability expert, strategic and business plan consultant with very clear understanding of the entrepreneurship ecosystem in this country, the Pearl of Africa. Dr. Joyce holds a doctorate degree in business administration from the Swiss School of Business Management, Geneva, a master's in business administration from the Eastern and Southern Management Institute, SAMI, and she also has many other qualifications, including a master's in public health with gender bias from the Johns Hopkins University, Bloomberg. And Joyce has also done so many things, and she's a member of many other professional fellowships, including the ACCA fellowship. She's also in the Swedish Management Institute program as a fellow for the year 2020. We want to welcome Dr. Joyce N. Tamale to give us the remarks as the CEO of this great place. Joyce, you're most welcome.
Our dear graduates, our keynote speaker and guest of honor, Dr. Peter Turiakira, who is a friend from Makerere University, our partners, the Urgent Action Fund, who sponsored the women cohort, and the Eco Bank, who have joined us on this graduation ceremony. Our performers, you're most welcome. Capital Solutions team and the board of directors. Fellow social entrepreneurs, today is my most exciting day. And I would like to mention this quote: let's fight for what makes you optimistic about the world. Find it, insist on it, dig into it, and go after it. That is by Jennifer Lorna. On behalf of the team at Capital Solutions, I take this opportunity to welcome you to the first graduation ceremony of the Social Business Accelerator program. held today at the E-Great Skilling Hub. I sincerely thank God for the breathing life into our lives. We don't take it for granted to be here today. In January 2020, we launched the social entrepreneurship in Uganda, which emphasized the need to build capacity of social entrepreneurs. And that is the quest that Capital Solutions went for. I can confirm that we are very excited. We birthed the program, which has really pushed many social enterprises. And today we are graduating 54 social entrepreneurs who are founders. A big and warm congratulations. Give a round of applause to ourselves. Today's theme is fostering a culture of social entrepreneurship for business growth and sustainability in Uganda. We have had great interactions with women-led and women-focused businesses in Uganda. We are proud of this journey. And today, we celebrate you who are extremely unique change-making organizations and also making great impact in the society by providing practical solutions to complex challenges, creating employment for youth and women, building partnerships and climate change. As one of the graduates mentioned, Capital Solutions picked me at the verge of a grave for my business. I would recommend this program for every woman social entrepreneur, as this is a wholesome program that has kicked life into my business, and that is Mama Children Village. That touched me because I felt during the COVID, some of the businesses we've nurtured may have closed. So the 4 outputs that I really feel proud of are: we have increased networking amongst ourselves as social business owners, and also we have increased participation and scaling of your businesses. We are also going forward to improve the skills and self-confidence and your visibility, and also increase awareness about financial access and sustainability. And we're extremely happy to have EcoBank on board. And Civil Source is also a partner that have joined us on this journey. We applaud all of you. Finally, I wish to thank the board members of Capital Solutions who have strategically continued to guide us. And on top of that, Urgent Action Fund that really trusted us to move forward with the women social entrepreneurs. Civil Source Africa that have been a partner since the research started, as well as EcoBank, who are running an elevator program, as Julius will be able to mention to you later in the program. To all my dear friends, the social entrepreneurs, I'm extremely proud of you. And today is not the final stage, and we're not saying farewell to you. We are just celebrating and starting a new chapter. As Capital Solutions, we are committed to ensuring women participate and scale in businesses. However, social businesses are our priority at all times. We move forward with the Social Business Accelerator, and I trust that when we move the game together, we are actually going to hit it hard. Thank you so much for being a part of this program, and I wish you a great graduation ceremony for God and my country.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Please shoot for us the Social Business Accelerator documentary. We are going to be watching on our screens from wherever we are. So we are ready, if you are ready.
Businesses today have changed in operation due to the COVID-19 pandemic. SMEs, particularly those that are women and youth-led, have greatly been impacted. To this effect, Capital Solution launched the Social Business Accelerator, an innovatively 6-month design program that targets women and youth-led impact businesses. Today, I want to introduce you to 3 of our participants: Caroline Namyaba, the founder of Purple Clover; Maureen Kamara, the founder of Nisha Beauty Palace; and Helena Aguti, the founder of Red Swan Limited, to talk about the benefits of the Social Business Accelerator program and how it has helped their businesses grow.
Nisha is a safe haven for girls. We empower the girl child and skill them to make wigs. We teach them how to tailor, and we import and sell human hair pieces. Being part of the Accelerator program has been such a great opportunity for me and for all those that I represent.
Businesses today have changed in operation due to the COVID-19 pandemic. SMEs, particularly those that are women and youth-led, have greatly been impacted. To this effect, Capital Solution launched the Social Business Accelerator, an innovatively 6-month design program that targets women and youth-led impact businesses. Today, I want to introduce you to 3 of our participants: Caroline Namyaba, the founder of Purple Clover; Maureen Kamara, the founder of Nisha Beauty Palace; and Helena Aguti, the founder of Red Swan Limited, to talk about the benefits of the Social Business Accelerator program and how it has helped their businesses grow.
Nisha is a safe haven for girls. We empower the girl child and skill them to make wigs. We teach them how to tailor, and we import and sell human hair pieces. Being part of the Accelerator program has been such a great opportunity for me and for all those that I represent. I've been able to get a platform to network, meet all these different women in business and be empowered. I've been able to get guidance on business knowledge, on all those technical stuff that we need to do, because if you don't have a business background, it becomes difficult. The Accelerator program has been such a wonderful place to be because it has built me business-wise, branding, and the legal part of it all. So it has been the greatest place to be, and I would want all the social entrepreneurs to experience the same.
Hello, my name is Caroline Namyaba. I'm the founder of Purple Clover SMC Limited. It's a company based in Namayu, Wakiso district. This company empowers women and youth in coffee growing and for me, this program has helped with visibility for my company, and I have also launched Limited.
Red Swan is in place to provide custom center individuals and all groups. And I was feeling a bit exhausted, a bit scared. Frankly, I felt like giving up on the idea I was working on. The program has encouraged me to believe in this idea again. It has encouraged me to go on my passion, which is helping people with content and information on mental health practices. I've also met a group of super cool social entrepreneurs, so I have a family to walk this journey with me, but I'm also confident in my idea. With every lesson I attend, I get encouraged, I get something that I can actually go and apply, work on, and bring the dream back to life. So I really hope this program continues. I feel inspired, I feel energized, and I think this is one of the best things I have done for myself, first of all as an entrepreneur, but also for the business. I look forward to seeing where we go after this program.
businesses today have changed in operation due to the COVID.
And this video is available on YouTube, so we can get it on YouTube. We can get it anytime we want and review it and run it again. So I want us to go to the next item on the agenda. But before we go, I want to first of all ask you to be ready. We have 2 activities that we are going to do online, wherever you are. So be ready, get your gadget ready online, just keep on the call, and we shall be giving you some exercises in the chat. Simple but very exciting exercises in the chat. Jovia, we are going to work with you on this, so I would want you to come nearer. Okay, so do we have the social entrepreneurs speaker, cohort 1 speaker ready? And if yes, we are happy to give you the mic, to give you the floor. But after that, we shall also have the women social entrepreneurs cohort speaker give us a few remarks, and then we shall have the social business profiles documentary. I do not know whether we shall use YouTube this time around, but we can try to find out whether YouTube will help us more than the Zoom. If you're using the YouTube on the computer that is having the call, you can share that video as it plays in YouTube. So we can do that on the second video. So the social entrepreneurs, cohort 1 speaker. Ready? Yes. Okay, great. So Jovia is going to introduce the speaker, and we are glad that Jovia is also here.
Right. Good morning to you all. My name is Jovia, and I want to congratulate you and welcome you to this big milestone that you've achieved today. So I'm going to introduce 2 speakers today that are speaking on behalf of the 2 cohorts that we've had for the Social Business Accelerator program. In my line of work, I have met people that have been persistent and resilient in the things that they do. And some of these people that I've met are business persons, and they've put their all on the line to ensure that community challenges are solved. Our next speakers, who are 2 speakers, have beyond reasonable doubt shown that they can give everything to ensure that community challenges are solved. Mr. Jude Chigozi is the Managing Director of Look Solar, a company that ensures that rural women in Uganda are able to have access to solar light. And over the years, he has tirelessly worked to ensure that women get affordable access to solar light at affordable prices. Mr. Jude Chigozi will be speaking on behalf of the first cohort of the Social Business Accelerator program. His views and his resilience is shown, but it is also shown in the rest of the cohorts that have been part of the program. Then our second speaker is going to be Dr. Emma Naluima, and she will be representing the women cohort. Excuse me. Dr. Emma Naluima has thought about the education system and how it has no practicals when it comes to learning. To that cause, Dr. Emma Naluima founded MST Junior School, a school that encourages practical learning for primary learners. So she encourages agriculture, science by going to the laboratory, and technology. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to Mr. Jude Chigozi and Dr. Emma Naluima.
Thank you very much, Jovia. Thank you very much indeed. You have said very nice words, and I'm happy that I'm leaving behind maybe that footprint in the community. Yes, my name is Jude Chigozi, and I'm the managing director at Look Solar. Look Solar was founded in 2015 with a goal to help the people on the grassroots to get affordable, need-based light. So that's what I do. Our offices are in Muyenga, Chuaf Road, and we have been doing this for the last 5 years. So what do? We help, like Jovia said, especially mothers, because we believe that if you help women, especially those who are in the groups, to get light, then you have helped the nation. Why? Because that way they can provide light for their families. We know that our mothers are the founders of the nation. Charity begins at home. A nation begins at home. So if you support a mother, like my mother, then you have enabled me to get education. So we thought that one way to create that impact was to help, especially those women who are in groups, to get light as a basic need. Once they have light, then they can be able to help their children to study at night, do some craft work in their homes, have some mobile phones charged. Okay, with our solar, you can charge your phones and take their goods to the market the following day. That way, they are empowered, and that is our cause, that's our mission. We do that through last mile delivery of these products to the ladies, and that is my zeal because I saw it directly impacting my mother and all my sisters directly, and I felt like, okay, that's my social cause, that is what I'll go for. And then I was lucky also to find this now community of fellow social entrepreneurs who Capital Solutions. So before I go far, I want to recognize the presence of Dr. Kira. I recognize you and my professor, I call you, and mentor Dr. Joyce Tamare. I want to recognize your presence and thank you for the good work. I want to recognize our mentor, Mr. Charles Aliari. Thank you for being here for us all through the 6-month journey. And yes, we've had a very exciting 6 months journey of training and mentorship and being equipped. May I call it sharpening the sword. Capital Solutions organized this training, and today, out of the so many things I took away, I will talk about only two, which stood out. Throughout our training, which was really practical and need-based, because it was not just classwork done, but the team could visit us at our places and see what we are doing and give us a tailor-made kind of training. So what I took away two things. One was the business model canvas, and then also number two, I learned about the chakra, how you can manage your personality and influence the community you are in with your personality, with managing you as an individual. It taught me that leadership starts, the chakra has taught me that leadership starts with your own self-management and your inner self-awareness. So among the so many things I took away from the beautiful training we had in our cohorts, social entrepreneurship cohort, was the chakra, and then I want to talk also about the business canvas, because I have a testimony I want to give here. Immediately we had finished our training, and we were helped to, we were guided on how we can continuously learn to improve our skills. After learning how to do the DMC, the next month I received a call from GIZ, and I was so happy that the offer they gave me, I was ready. Because one thing we wanted to take away was investment readiness. So they called me and they're like, do you have a strategic plan? And I had something to do. to give, to show, because I prepared my BMC and I knew everything about my business on my fingertips, which skill or which preparation I didn't have before the training. Right now, I'm working on a contract and a new contract with this organization, this funder, and I've been able to put together my strategic plan, and I'm ticking off all the boxes as they are required by the funder, and I feel like now more than ever, my business future is brighter. Okay, so personally, I believe in lifelong learning. I believe that learning is the new working. Learning, as you work, you have to learn and sharpen your sword. One of my mentors told me that for him to take on a new job or a new project, if you give them 5 days, they will take 4 days sharpening their sword. If you give them 5 days to do a project, they will take 4 days sharpening their sword. Now that's what I also took away, and I feel like I want to do it more and more and again, and with the offer that Capital Solution is giving us, and Dr. Joyce and the forum and my fellow graduates, I feel like we can go very far with this kind of facilitation. All right, so I also want to to congratulate my fellow graduates. They all shared very good stories, and they all shared very good takeaways. I can see Bernard here. He said that his youths can learn so much from him. I remember in his submission, because now he has been equipped with more to give them. Okay, so that gives me a lot of comfort that if we have so many of us like-minded social entrepreneurs, when we are learning together, then we can grow forward together. So even our beneficiaries, even our associates, even our staff and the people we are impacting can sit down and listen. So I can't thank Dr. Joyce enough, and your team at Capital Solution, Jovia, and the rest of the team for standing in the gap, and also your commitment for leading by example, because like Jovia said, you have been persistent and consistent. So we follow your example and we follow your footsteps. With those few words, I would like to wish you everyone a good graduation, and I want to say that we can't wait to have more of these cohorts of these trainings in future with the other programs and other areas of need for training. I want to close there, and I encourage everyone to take away 2 things or 3, that working, you can't isolate learning from your work. So if you stop learning, just know that you are not growing, and if you are not growing, then you are chances are many that you are dying. So that is the only maybe takeaway. If we learn together, then we will grow forward together. My name is Jude Chigozi. I'm the managing director at Look Solar. I'm a social entrepreneur. I'm a member of the Social Entrepreneurship Forum, where I'm also lucky to serve as the vice chairperson. And I'm also a big committed member of the Social Entrepreneurship Forum to create impact together in the community. If I walk alone, I'll go very fast, but if we work together, we will be able to go very far. I thank everyone, and I wish you a good day. And thank you very much. Back to you, Jovia.
Jovia is right here in my name, and we want to thank you, Jude. Jude, you're a wonderful person. I haven't met you, but I've heard from you. and all of us who are online.
Sorry, can you post the link again?
Okay, let me do that. The page that says welcome to Francis's presentation continue, and then I want you to give us an answer to that question. Jovia, are we good? Can you share that screen of the answers?
Recording in progress.
Okay. I see one word, awesome. Is there anyone getting there? Resilience, okay. In one word, what is the most important thing you learned out of the social business accelerator program? Very good. I can see them coming through. Give us more. I don't know what BMC means.
Business model canvas.
Oh, business model canvas. Okay. Okay. How about chakra? Leadership. Interesting. Wherever you are, give us what you learn. Pitching. I love this. I do this every day. Pitching. I would love to see or know what Jude has put. Jude, you help me. Networking. Great. Okay. Wonderful. Leadership. Okay. Confidence. This is, oh, passion. This is nice. Sure. Even romance. We have 30 seconds left. Impact focus. Jude, thank you very much for putting your name there. Boldness. Energy. That's good. We have 10 seconds to go. Push them. Scaling business. That one. If I have to come to the social business accelerator program, I'll come here to learn how to scale. I am a very good business person, but I have so many businesses. And I do not know how to scale one of them. Keep learning, inner drive, confidence. So thank you very much. Jovia, you've done a very wonderful job sharing the screen. So we are going to stop at this for now and go to the next item on the agenda, and that is the remarks from our women social entrepreneurs cohort speaker, and that is Dr. Emma Narima. I hope Dr. Emma you're online. I take you. Great. We are here and hearing you loud and clear. I have seen Dr. Emma Narima for many years, but also I do. Okay. So I all do. Thank you very much, Dr. Emma. If you're online, kindly go right ahead and give us the remarks. Thank you.
Thank you, Francis. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a great time so far. I'd like to thank, in a special way, I would like to thank Capital Solutions, of course, led by Dr. Joyce Tamale, for all they've done. You guys, you just don't know. We went through a tremendous time. They planned everything for us. The team at IGRET was wonderful. The Jovia, the coordinator, the chef, oh my God, the food was really nice. The facilitators were good. They were always articulate, they were practical, they gave us practical case studies, and they made the learning very, very nice. We learned a lot, we really learned a lot. And then, now, before even by the time we applied for the Capital Solutions, many of us, I'll give an example for myself. It was a time when I thought, because remember we were in the second wave, we had just finished the first wave of the pandemic, and schools were still closed. So we imagined that, or I imagined that I think I'd done a wrong business. I'd made a bad decision to go to education. Then I actually kept saying, if I put the money in the school, if I'd stayed in my farming business, I would be a better person. But then when I came to the Accelerator program, that's when I got to know that actually social entrepreneurship was the best thing to do in this world. Because you're not only dealing with business or getting money or profits for yourself, but you are helping a community thrive. And then when the first lecture or the first lesson we had, I looked back, I just got to know that, oh my God, I hadn't done a wrong thing. And actually, I just continued. So thank you once again, Capital Solutions, for thinking that actually we need, actually everyone needs to be a social entrepreneur, because that's the only way we shall make it in life, especially in Africa. Now, many of us, that is just one person, and many of us, the rest of the women as we were interacting, we also got to know that some were really confused. Like I was confused, others didn't know what to do. You know, when you have passion, you think I need to do this, I need to do this, but even you don't know where to begin from, okay? You don't know where to begin. But these people took us step by step, and we learned one thing at a time, and we put it in practice. So thank you very much. Now, in the 6 months, after all the 6 months, look where we are. I'm going to mention some of the businesses. Sorry for those I may not remember. So if I don't remember your business name, I'm going to say your name. Just for purposes of every one of us understanding. Look where we've gone, or look where we are right now. One person of Egret, no, not Egret, Elegant, no, not Elegant, yeah, Elegant. She was confused, she just even didn't know how to begin, but now where we are right now, we have business plans, we have business model canvases, we have, like Mama Children has just said, she was also at the verge of losing, because especially we, the people with the social entrepreneurs, where we are dealing with numbers, children, schools, most schools were closed. Quality International, many of us in education had really given up. But then we rose, and I've just been even looking at the chat, and one of the people in education says the marketing class did how well. And because we learned a lot, and now we are good marketers, we are good social entrepreneurs, we are thinking about, I for one actually, I am now a good, I learned a lot. The human resource was one thing that really touched me, because I learned how to manage my employees well or better than I used to. So we've now reached at a time when we are actually making our businesses known. We got visibility. We got to know each other. We got to know, and above all, we are customers of each other. Because while we are there, you get, like, someone was doing scented candles. I remember in the process, in the 6 months, it was my anniversary. And I was like, what do I do? And I got tips. So one of the people in the cohort was like, no, I do candles, another one. So I bought scented candles, so you can imagine what happened at my place. So, but it was a very nice, it's a very nice program that we met all these people. We met and we are having fun. You know, we not only come here, or we not only came to learn about business, but we learned a lot. Like, remember, Francis, one of the answers was romance. Oh yeah, we learned a lot, and we learned that without romance, your business can't go on. You can actually be mean to your employees just because you are not romantic or you are not receiving romance. So we learned so many things. We learned fashion, we learned how to dress, we learned a lot. And above all, of course, Dr. Joyce Tamale is a very good, I'm very sorry I'm going to say this, but actually you all know, she's a fashionist. She dresses so well, and I like the way she dresses with our bubu, as in bitenji, you know, things that are natural will come next to us in Uganda. So we learned a lot, we really learned a lot. Now, some of our business like Jolika, she's doing, and she did a lot when we are there in the cohort. She, at that time, she was just trying to do a thing, she even didn't know what to do, but then she has branding, we learned about branding, and most of our things are branded. By the time we made our presentation, she even had a new logo. These are things we didn't have. Many of us have learned how to tweet, okay? Because in marketing, we learned about tweeting, social, using technology. So many of us opened websites, many of us, basically we learned a lot, and we are there. So while we're thinking that the COVID, or while we are thinking that, oh my God, we cannot make it, or our businesses are going to die, actually our businesses have just been revived. They've just been rejuvenated. We have even many businesses now. We've got many products. We got many products. The Ebenezer Food, I think it's Ebenezer Food Restaurant. She says at the time before the cohorts, before the training, she was just there, she was just supplying a few people. But now many people go to her, they don't even believe that she makes that very nice food. And I believe if we hadn't been in this pandemic, she would be the one supplying the food to us, for us to eat, if we hadn't, if the occasion wasn't virtual. So we learned a lot. We learned how to make our businesses better, and now, believe me, we are very ready for the next step. Dr. Joyce, we are not going to actually, we are not going to shame you. We just know you're going to be proud of us, because we are going to be better people. You've already made us better, actually. You've already made us better. We just love you. And the beauty is that we did all this for free. Can you imagine? We did all this for free. All we had to do was to bring our bodies to Egret. And they gave us very good food. We did everything for free. So, being a social entrepreneur, one thing I've learned from Dr. Joyce, we did it for free, but she put in a lot of time, because this Action Aid, or the Urgent Aid Fund that we are using, or that funded the program, is because she put in her time. She slept, maybe she had sleepless nights to make sure that the proposal works out and she executes it. So one thing we have to learn, like we've learned being passionate about what we are doing and being hardworking, but above all, thinking about our community. Just imagine if she hadn't thought about us, or if she hadn't thought about this, we would not be here. We would not be here. But now that she thought about it, we are all here, and we've made a lot of progress. We've learned a lot. Like I said, we've not only learned business, but we've learned how to we've learned how to socialize. We've got friends, new families, we've got new people, new partners, because we are going to partner with all of each other, We've got a market, because when I look at the screen, we are about 49. And I think there were 3 cohorts. What does it mean? And each cohort was about 15 to 20 people. So 60 people connecting. And these 60 people are connecting and are making businesses with each other. Remember, sometimes you have a business and you don't have market, but we are our own market. And from here we can start and then go and go on and go on. I submit.
Thank you very much, Dr. Naluima. Sound. We need sound here. Thank you very much, Dr. Naluima. For your information, many of us look at you as a role model. And so whatever you do, wherever you are, please know that there are so many people who are looking up to you. The other day I met somebody who told me that, we don't live our lives for ourselves. We live our lives for others as well. And what you mentioned in your remarks that we become customers of each other is actually very true. And so one, thank you. I am personally your very good advocate. I am advocating for organic agriculture in my other life. And when I look at your farm, I know what you're doing. And I love to see that grow in so many other communities. So thank you very much, Dr. Naluima, and I'm very sure you have represented all the women in the program. Jovia, our screen is up, and I want you to share it. Share our screen with that question. Again, I have shared a link in the chat, and there is a simple question that I want us to answer. And this question, the team at Capital Solutions is going to take an extra eye in getting to know what answers are coming through. Jovia, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, if everyone is online, you should be able to see the chat that I've just shared. I've shared a link and we need answers. The answers we need are not very difficult. We just need to hear from you. What is that one thing, or what are those two things that you want to see at Capital Solutions in the Social Business Accelerator program in the next 5 years? Tell me if you're seeing that question and give me the answers. Joby, are you seeing the question?
Yes.
Great. So I'm waiting for your answers. Okay, some people want to see the Accelerator program. Policy inclusion, entrepreneurs, advocacy, okay. Push them. We are 40 online, so I expect a minimum of 40 answers. A minimum of 40. Thank you very much. Finance, living, okay. Testimonies, collaboration, great. Okay. You want to see more digital forums. I think we are on a good footing when it comes to digital platforms. Aren't we, Jovia?
Yes.
Don't you agree?
Yes.
Yes. 40 people across the globe. It doesn't matter whether you're in Russia or China. You can connect to this function right now. Okay? Fantastic. Very good. Great. So we are going to task the team at Capital Solutions to take care of all the things that we want to see at Capital Solutions in the next 5 years. Because these are important aspirations that are going to help Capital Solutions, but also help us as beneficiaries of Capital Solutions in the next 5 years. I know that Dr. Joyce, being a strategic person she already has her strategic plan. And I know that if this feeds into the 5 years of Capital Solutions, we are not going to miss it in the next 5 years. But if there's something that you think the community is bringing on board and we can even adjust, given that we can do a midterm review of the strategic plan, I'm saying all these things because I am a consultant in those areas. So you never know. So if we can review at midterm and find a few of the things to include, that would be nice. So thank you very much for your very wonderful answers, and thank you very much, Mr. Jude Chigozi and Dr. Emma Naluima. I can't thank you enough for being where you are and taking the time to connect online and giving us those wonderful remarks. So, can we have some music? If the DJ is available. DJ, are you available? Okay, we are going to get a very simple but very energizing sound from the DJ. And after that, we shall see 1, 2, 3, or 4 items coming on board, and we shall be closing our.
Business. The Social Business Accelerator program is a 6-month program that boosts the capacity of social enterprises in Uganda. Today, we are excited to graduate The Social Business Accelerator program is a 6-month program that boosts the capacity of social enterprises in Uganda. Today, we are excited to graduate 54 participants from the program. The 54 enterprises are unique change-making enterprises making enormous impact in their communities. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to Namiyaba Marie, the founder of Purple Clover, a farming enterprise that was created
to make positive impact on small livelihood farmers. Abed found Amariatech. Amariatech is a life coaching company driven by the passion to make the world a better place. Director Vision Nature Africa, a social established to accelerate access to clean energy. Sache, Thamata, Ebenezer Food Paradise. Ebenezer presented 2 jobs for urban women and youth.
How much are the scented candles? Maria, you need to, chat the price and get customers right here. Also, Grace, you asked that this video should be shared, and I am thinking that Jovia here has put it on YouTube already. So I think you'll be in touch with Jovia to share with you this video. I promise that we'll go right next on the agenda is business partners address, and our business partners UAF and EcoBank. I'm going to ask Jovia to work with me to invite our partners at EcoBank. Jovia, please.
Right. I want to say thank you, Francis. Our partners are Susan from Urgent Action Fund. Urgent Action Fund supported us to make sure that the women cohort is able to go on and be well done. And we're going to also hear from Julius Babazi of EcoBank. EcoBank has supported us to ensure that this graduation goes on as planned. Susan, I hope you're there. We can have you talk first, and then after Susan, we can have Mr. Julius Babazi from EcoBank.
Great is among us. It's amazing. Yes, somebody is saying even.
these businesses in Africa face a huge financing gap, estimated at around 42 billion, those are US dollars, as well as facing barriers to we thought it very important to focus on this sector. Let me share my screen just a moment. Julia, are you seeing the screen?
Not yet.
Hello?
Not yet, Julius. Try to share again.
You can see it, okay, that's very good. So I think that's a very important question here. And at Ecobank, women entrepreneurs are not be critical to economic growth in the African continent. Ecobank Elevate program is here to champion their development and support them. So the offering is available to women who own businesses. And as you rightly presented, all the bright ones here, most of them actually, they are women who own businesses. Then we also have businesses with a percentage of women employees over 30%. That one also qualifies for Elevate. We do have businesses with a percentage of women on the board of over 30%. Then there are companies that produce goods, services for women. That's very important because I saw some gentlemen and they shouldn't be excluded from this. So they also catered for as long as you are there and you are dealing in goods and services for women, including beauty and hair products. I saw some great ones there. Corporate wear, fashion, shoes, accessories, cosmetic, jewelry and perfume, health, wellness programs. I also saw some great ones there with sanitary products and sportswear. So all those, we also have schools in there that are really supporting our kids. So all those qualified. So at Elevate, we are going to support all those. We are supporting all those. So our product suite is that we have customized financial solutions and we do cash management solutions. So we shall give you products that really match the way you can really manage your cash, how best you can use it to multiply.
Julius,
So
can we see your video? Julius, can we see your video now that we can't see the presentation?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I was talking about our financial product suite, and was saying that we do have customized financial solutions, and one of them is cash management, digital solutions, and collections platforms. So when we talk of digital solutions and collections platforms, we know all of us are trying to get out with really cash, as in the hard cash itself. So we've introduced digital solutions. We have what we call the bank pay, or what you see, what they call the scan and pay with your smartphones. You can also use our USSD if it's not a smartphone, and really pay through the digital solutions. Then we have lending products with favorable interest rates, so that's really very important. Then besides that, we also do non-financial. We have training programs offered through the SME Academy. We have access to markets through online presence. Online presence. So we've as you come out at graduation, you may want really to ensure that your product is visible, either globally, either in the region. So we can partner, we do partner with my business, and we can help you enable that. So that when it comes to landscaping, everything is done to it. Elevate offers a wide range of solutions. Combining smarter money management, discounted financing, and then value-added solutions to deliver what business needs at the exact time. So when we talk of cash management and collections, we have what we call a business current account. This one will have all our digital products embedded in there. When you see things like online bank, that means that at the convenience of your own business. Sorry, Julia, I'm getting some feedback. Thank you very much. Yes. I was saying that we do have online banking, so that at the convenience of your home or workplace, there is no need of moving to the bank. You can transact wherever you want. Just pay and check your balance, whatever is happening. Then we also have what we call point of sale solution. When you go to the supermarkets, you find people striking their cards and striking their saving their food. So at Ekoma, we do have Ekoma, and what we are going to do in the near future is that we are standardizing telecom like and MTN. So we will be able to pay money, mobile money, MTN, the access our settings and pay using of the Airtel, MTN, and Airtel. It's very important that we get our retailers that utilize the banking solutions, smarter banking solutions. Because in the near future, things are moving, everyone will be being cashless. What we also have is that we have ATMs that are very smart. For example, that you download our mobile app, just go to Google Store or Play Store, you download the Impact mobile app, and it's based on so if you open an account with us, there's no need to manage your card. You just download the app, and it's what we call a cashless. You'll be paying without any interest, and you pay without your card. So you don't have to have a card to go to our ATM cards. I mean our ATM machines. They are very smart, so you can always be paid without using a card. So that's Echo. Really, we are getting smarter and very innovative. besides the lending part of it, we also have liability. We do encourage people to do savings and investments. So once you're under the vet, we shall make sure that you very much rates. We do receivable financing. We know people are in business and it's an economy is a bit tight. So I know most of you give out things on credit. But because of delayed receivables, you may want some support. So as a bank, for Elevate, we've introduced receivable financing and we shall really support you. We also have contract or LPO or LPO purchase order financing. Then we also have asset financing. I know some of you might want to move your commodities.
Recording in progress.
So I think I have asset financing. And with Elevate, we have discounted financial solutions, discounted financial rates. And we all have usually join EcoBank. So when I talk of asset finance, we are meaning purchase of equipment, technology, business credit, construction loans, schools, interest funds, then we also have infrastructure for finance, LPO purchase. These are capital, but which I mean that provide needed cash to perform and a loan purchase order given. So we do that and take over. And we know very well that resolution receivables is a problem.
Gifting from credit, that is the challenge we're paying back in time. So you come, you discount your invoices, and then you
Investment finance, most of you now graduated with that really
implement what is spoken out of the Accelerator program. And as a bank, we come in handy. We say yes, we can really help you out and support you. So we have inventory finance. You can really stock up here and ensure that you have enough stock, sell. If you have challenges of really getting late payment, you can also cater for that. Then there's one thing that I would like to talk about is that we have what we call the merchant cash advance. And this is provide unsecured working capital support to 50% of all the monthly collections through EcoBank Pay merchant collection solutions. So what am I saying here? As soon as you open up an account with us and you start collecting through what I've been talking about, the EcoBank merchant collections and our merchants to and add the scan and pay, or you have a point of sale and you're collecting through EcoBank. We know in this economy getting unsecured, more so if you're really starting a business, maybe it has the 3 years. However, for us what we are saying is that for as long as you've shown that for the last 3 months, or 6 months, you can actually start the 3 months being a LZ. If you look at your collection through your account, through digital, then the bank is willing to give you 50% on a monthly basis of your turnover as an advance, which you can really pay back at the end of the month as you collect, if you have visibility of what goes through your account. So most people have been coming to us saying, but how can you get this loan? You don't have security, and that's really a serious thing. We always have collateral insufficiencies, not only for small medium enterprises, but also corporate companies. But we come up with solutions. So that's one of them. Just use the account. So we are not really lending security, but what we want to lend to is cash flow. So that's one of the ways, the initiative. So we encourage you, get on board, use these machines in time, because you can see all the initiatives that we're going to help you. Then besides that, we are partnering up with a DFI that will really support us. And we are looking at the cash flow, cash collateral inefficiencies or collateral inefficiencies. For example, if you want to take 100 million and you have maybe security worth 10 million, as the bank being under Elevate, you can say, okay, for as long as the cash flows are okay, then you can take the risk for the 50%, and we make sure that you pay and to grow with that. So when we do Elevate, literally we are here to make sure that everything is simplified so that we can elevate the women in business or people who are dealing in women products. So the other thing also is that we do have educational loans, which are provided to individual business owners to improve their knowledge and capacity on best practices for the growth of the enterprise. Like right now, just because we are a bit late, but if we had already joined Elevate, we are sponsoring over 25, and there will be global learning. The cost is around it's around $325. It's a very aggressive 16-week training. So at EcoBank, we will sponsor up 50%, and these are those to learn there, and also networking. So people are out there, they are doing it. So I would also like to encourage you that the next one will be most likely around November, after this is done, November to December. So we encourage you to ensure that you join some of the opportunities. We have what we call the EcoBank Academy, as I've mentioned there. Automatically, when you join Elevate, you shall make sure that you join that, and you'll be enjoying all whatever is there. In the interest of time, I would like to tell you exactly that our target group is that we are looking at SMEs and medium-sized businesses with annual turnover, annual in 12-month turnover between $5 million and $50,000. But we also look at $50,000. But we are also looking at the micro SMEs with less than 50,000 annual turnover. So you can see that most of us will fit in here. And for startups, we normally say that startups are those companies that are 3 years and below. But for Elevate, we say, okay, for as long as you've been at least there in your company with the registered, and it shows that has been registered for the last 2 years, then we can come in hand to support accordingly. We are also looking at those businesses that I've mentioned. We are also looking at the public sector, and the public sector is made up of domestic NGOs, faith-based organizations, educational institutions, healthcare institutions. So you can see that it's going to be a wide range. So Elevate is really there to support everyone in that category. And on that basis, I've seen someone who will try and find out exactly where EcoBank comes from. EcoBank is a company that was started in Togo. It was started in Togo. So our origin is Togo, and that's where our head office is. So though we have a larger presence in most of West Africa, if you go to Ghana, it's more or less the biggest bank there, because those were the first before them affiliates. Then in Nigeria, we bought out a government bank, so we are equally very big there. So EcoBank, the origin, whoever was asking, is actually Togo. And they are very big. It's a very big international bank that would like to ensure that in its affiliate, things are customer-centric, what is happening in that affiliate, so that we can move on in the right position. Maybe as I close, I would like to tell you that EcoBank in Elevate, our target is that we are really very aggressive, and we are looking at attracting at least 30,000 women businesses annually. And our financing is a minimum of $150 million in loans annually. Then when it comes to upskilling, we are training at least 500 women business leaders each year under the Women Business Leadership Academy. And as I've mentioned, the trainings have been going on, and we are really very serious. So the money is available. So all we need to do, what I would like to encourage you, is that please, we are now partners, I should say, of Capital Solutions, and since it's your, I should say, your school, we can easily we are going to ensure that we link up with all of you. We get in touch wherever you are. We shall make sure we move to your places. We need to onboard you so that we say in Uganda, this is what we have. So that if it means that having a representative from Togo to come and visit us here in Uganda when things normalize, so that you are like the pioneers of our piloting group from Uganda. And you know, when it comes to piloting, there are a lot of good things there, so you shouldn't miss out. So I encourage you to ensure that you join EcoBank. EcoBank is not a small bank. As we talk right now, with the agency banking, we are all over the place. We have what we call express points all over the place. You can go as far as Lira, Koto, Mbarara, Atese. And the beauty about it is that now, as banks, we've learned to work together. So we've synergized. So when you go to any agency banking and you want to deposit on an EcoBank account, you can do that. You want to withdraw from an EcoBank account, you can do that. So that's why you see the brick and mortar of being running more. EcoBank represented in terms of brick and mortar over the place. That's dying out. However, we know there are some things that really need you to come in the bank. So we are in Barara, Jinja, and Kebe, and here in Kampala, we are also local parliament, Renzori, Oweti, Forest Mall, Ndeva, Park Road, Nakasero, Wandegia. But what matters is that in your office or in your home, you can actually access all the banking products. So when it comes to digitization, I can tell you that EcoBank has the award of the most innovative bank in Africa so far. So digitally, we are doing very well. There are a lot of things you can do in your home. You can even open up an account in your home, an express account, and you transact on it. So all these things. And when it comes to what has been happening in COVID has been a blessing in disguise, but it has really opened up. And most people have also noticed that you can't go away without going digital. So it's very important. So on that note, I would like to thank Capital Solutions for giving us this platform. I know as EcoBank we have a lot to say, but we couldn't. I'm sorry about the presentation, because banks, our systems are very sensitive. We ensure that we protect banks, our clients' funds. So some systems are restricted. So unfortunately, when it comes to Zoom in banking here, it's a bit restricted. We normally go by Teams. That's why I think I ended up not presenting properly here, sharing the screen. Sorry, it's a challenge. However, I'll share whatever I have to share. We have a lot of booklets about LZ, so please do not miss out. And my contacts are available with Capital Solutions. Email, everything. So I'll make sure I get all your emails and I'll pass over all the summarized information to ensure that we can pattern up, because we want to go aggressive, onboard everyone. I believe we can start somewhere. So thank you very much. And in particular, I would like to thank Dr. Grace Tamale for the initiative. And indeed, it has been a pleasure really. And we look forward to working and giving more support going forward as your #1 partners in this whole thing. Thank you very much.
Much Julius. I think we need to give him another round of applause, please, wherever you are. Thank you very much, Julius. That was awesome. You are really a global bank. I never knew the extent, but now I know. And we should have a cup of coffee, really. I love people who talk about dollars for the obvious reasons. So Amani Group. Amani in Swahili is, in English means peace. Is that right? So we want to hear something from Amani to warm up our bodies and our spirits so that we prepare ourselves for the next item on agenda, the keynote address. Amani Group, please.
Please come fast. Lazarus is sick. Without your help, he will not last. Mary and Martha watched their brother die. They waited for Jesus, he did not come, and they wondered why. The death watch was over, buried for days. Somebody said he will soon be, the Lord is on his way. Watch their brother die. They waited for Jesus, he did not come. They wondered why. The death was and all hope is gone. Lord, we don't understand why you waited so long. But his way is God's way, not yours or mine. Yeah, isn't it great when he's old and late? Our Jesus, Jesus say, Mother, just show me the grave. But she said, Lord, you don't understand. He has been there 4 days. The stone was rolled back. Then Jesus cried, Lazarus, come forth. Then somebody said, he's alive, he's alive. Oh, he's alive, and you may be fighting a battle of faith. You've cried to the Lord, please, I need you now, and he has not appeared. Hey, my sister, don't lose hope. He's still the same. Oh, soon he will come and roll back the stone and call out your name. When he's born and laid, and all hope is gone. Lord, we don't understand. You waited so long, but he's waiting God's way, not yours or mine. He's the great when he's holding. Oh, our Jesus on time. Our God is great when he's holding. He's still on time. Our Jesus is our God is on time. I love you, Lord, for your mercy never failed me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been been faithful. And all my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Where I'm pieces of Mumurino, Nemubile Bienzikiza, Hombena Kunja Kusinga. I've known you as a father, I've known you as a friend, and I have lived in the goodness of God. Yeah, Ulamu bange wana, omate mwesigwa mukama. Ulamu bange wana, wate mulungi, mulungi nnyo. With every breath that I am able, then I imbanga kulungi wa mukama. Hey, your goodness is running after, it's running after daily. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything, Lord. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me, yeah. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me, yeah. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me, yeah. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything, Lord. Hey, your goodness is running after, it's running after me, yeah. Olamu wange wonna, obadde mwesigwa Mukama. Olamu wange wonna, obadde mulungi, mulungi nnyo. With every breath that I am able, yeah. Naimbanga kulungi wa Mukama. Yeah. And all my life you have been so faithful. And all my life you have been so good. Yeah. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Thank you, Jesus. I will sing of the goodness of God. And I will sing of the goodness of God. Yeah, oh, nzena imbanga kobulungi bwa Mukama. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, I am definitely going to ask you to do something for them, but wait. You know, Mary, Martha, and Lazarus lived in a bed. These things are in Luke 10 and John 11. You'll find that story there. But I want you to clap for these guys for one thing. When I wanted to say it before you clap, bwe bayimba mu Luganda, oyinza okulowooza tebamanyi Luzungu. And when they sing in English, you might not tell they actually are able to do it in Uganda. Clap for these guys. Thank you very much. Amani, there is something special with you guys. Thank you. Take my number, please. Okay? Take my number after here. Thank you. Thank you very much. So next we have a very important item on the agenda, and that is the keynote address. The keynote address is going to be given to us by none other than a gentleman who holds a PhD in business management from Nelson Mandela Metropolitan University, South Africa. He has a master's degree in business administration, majoring in marketing from Makerere University, my university. He also has a bachelor's of hotel administration, Bachelor of Science in Hotel Administration from the International School of Hospitality Management in the Netherlands. He is currently, he is currently leading a research titled Embracing Social Entrepreneurship as a Catalyst to Suitable Business Growth in Uganda, and is the principal investigator of the ongoing project funded by the government of Uganda through Makerere University, strengthening the social media competencies of the business owner managers for suitable growth of small businesses in Uganda. He's a team member of the ongoing project funded by the government of Uganda through Makerere University and Youth Entrepreneur Ecosystem in Sub-Saharan Africa, the AAP Scoping Project. This is none other than Dr. Peter K. Triakira. Welcome, Dr. Peter. Let us give him a round of applause as he comes. Our colleagues online, we are going to receive our keynote address. Please join and
the CEO Capital Solutions Limited, Dr. Joyce Tamale, the staff and management of Capital Solutions Limited, business partners of Capital Solutions Limited, distinguished invited guests, graduates, members of the press present, the performers, ladies and gentlemen. I've been ably introduced, and therefore I will continue with my remarks. It gives me joy and pleasure to preside over the first graduation ceremony of Capital Solutions as the chief guest, but also as the keynote speaker. Indeed, I have known Capital Solutions Limited since 2019 as a social enterprise with the purpose to inspire, transform, and build the capacity of social entrepreneurs working with low-income communities, not only in Uganda, but also in Africa. This event is historical to Capital Solutions Limited, largely because the Accelerator program was a result of the research report which was launched in January 2020 under the theme, The Status of Social Entrepreneurship in Uganda. The report emphasized the need to build the capacity of social entrepreneurs to be able to scale their businesses. It should be noted, ladies and gentlemen, that one of the challenges Uganda faces is inadequate number of qualified personnel, particularly in the area of social entrepreneurship. As such, we need to open up more opportunities for education if our country, Uganda, is transformed from a developing to a developed country. Therefore, the qualifications acquired by the graduates today are of high quality, applicable in various sectors, and timely. These graduates are expected to make significant contributions to the country's socio-economic development. It should be further appreciated, ladies and gentlemen, that social enterprises have played a significant role in the socio-economic growth and development of economies globally and Uganda in particular, through creation of employment opportunities, especially to the vulnerable populations, i.e. the youth and women. We acknowledge that in Uganda, this category of entrepreneurs contributes close to 90% of private sector production and play a critical role in income generation, especially for the poor, and provides employment to over 2.5 million people. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the theme for this graduation is fostering a culture of social entrepreneurship for business growth and sustainability in Uganda. According to Global Entrepreneurship Monitor of 2011, there are 4 women social entrepreneurs for every 5 men. Conversely, women are often left on the sidelines of the formal economy. They face social, economic, political, and legal contexts that include a gender bias and stereotyped beliefs that determine the chances on the market. Although women social entrepreneurs face obstacles such as access to the market, technology, entrepreneurial skills, these gender standards not only influence the level of women's entrepreneurial engagement, but also their possibility to benefit from economic activities as customers or as the workforce. On this note, therefore, I would like to salute Capital Solutions Limited for designing the 6-month social business accelerator program that boosts social enterprise owners at the startup level to scaling level. The Social Business Accelerator program is an innovation of COVID-19 era, designed in a unique way and brings hands-on social entrepreneurship experience from experts in social entrepreneurship. Therefore, empowering women and youth social entrepreneurs is key to socio-economic development of our nation, Uganda. To our graduates, through hard work, you have earned your qualifications. You have been architects of your own destiny, and I salute you for this achievement. This is your day, and we have come to celebrate with you. Welcome to a community of practice. Once again, congratulations to our graduates. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your attention. May God bless Capital Solutions Limited. May God bless our country, Uganda. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Peter. Been with us, but for some reason he was not in the graduation book. And these stories you've heard, they happen. But I'm sure that at Capital Solutions, we are not going to have somebody who expects to graduate and they are not on the graduation list. So we are going to have, for those who are here, we are going to have the names read out and they receive their graduation package. I don't know what it is because Capital Solution is innovative. There are many things in there. But for our colleagues who are online, we shall read out your name and we shall clap for you either way. So, Dr. Joyce, who do we want to? Okay. So the person comes here. Okay, so for those who are physically here, we'll read your name and you come and receive your package of graduation from Dr. Peter Triachira right here at the high table. Okay, so we are starting our ceremony right away, and the first candidate to graduate is none other than Mr. Charles Naliari. Let us clap for Mr. Charles Naliari as he receives his grade.
By the virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon Charles Naliari the certificate of Accelerator Program for Social Entrepreneurs of Capital Solutions Limited.
The second is Mr. Moses Tamale Kawombe.
By the virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon Moses Tamale Kawombe the certificate of Accelerator Program for Social Entrepreneurs of Capital Solutions Limited.
Audio people help us. Okay, thank you. And the next is Godfrey Cheine. Mr. Godfrey Cheine. People of sound help us.
By the virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon Godfrey Cheine the certificate of Accelerator Program for Social Entrepreneurs of Capital Solutions Limited.
Thank you. And the next is Geraldine Namiaro. Madame Geraldine Namiaro.
By the authority, by the virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon Geraldine Namiaro the certificate of Accelerator Program for Social Entrepreneurs of Capital Solutions Limited.
Okay, so we are going to read the names of those who are online.
Ladies and gentlemen, those were the only social entrepreneurs who are in person. We are going to read each and every social entrepreneur who has graduated today, and then Dr. Peter Triachira will confirm right after. Mrs. Serena Naroga Kasirie, Trillion Looks.
Let us clap for these people even when they are not here.
Mr. Semoger Ronald, Semo and Partners. Mr. Jude Chigozi, Look Solar Limited. Mr. Johnson Chibirige, Wayon Motors. All the certificates are available for each one of you and they will be delivered. Mr. Ansher Nikoyangize, AST Inkinji Limited. Mr. Mr. Mugume Bernard Keikera, Focus Youth Forum. Mr. Ronald Ojan, Farm Age Uganda Limited. Ms. Patience Kemigisha, Market Garden App, IST. Dr. Florence Adjoka Dot, St. Anthony Schools. Mr. Alex Okello, Talents Enabling. Miss Angela Logose, Gara International Limited. Mrs. Mabel Tomsange, Consult Africa Usalama. Mrs. Lillian Bullian Tenge, Usawa Line Limited. Mrs. Deborah Kenkuba, Vine Gardens and Hotel. Miss Grace Nambusi, Feeding and Nourishing Uganda, FANU. Miss Maureen Kamara, Nisha Beauty Palace. Mrs. Evelyn Nafono, Vision Nature Africa Green. Mrs. Eve Kisache, Ebenezer Food Paradise. Miss Abedia Linda, Amariatek. Miss Mili Nakawoya, Support a Girls Shop. Miss Mirembe Nasuna, Makapats. Miss Christina Tuhaire Karia, Quality International Nursery Care and Elementary School. Dr. Josephine Kasolo, Jolika Limited. Miss Estella Eldrada Kabaya, Mama Children Village. Miss Betty Walakira, Green Yields. Miss Goreti Nabukenya, Equality Development Hub. Miss Joan Larocque, FCCA, Magister Training Associates. Miss Maria Aloyo, Alma Saints. Miss Anne Mubezi Ndagire, The Heavenly Patterns. Dr. Naluima Emma, MST Junior School. Miss Lilian Nachiwala Nyakana, Tusome Children Club. Miss Lynetta Cole, Crystal Ice Limited. Miss Ruth Kimeze, Ashmex, the Spa and Wellness Place. Mrs. Betty Bukira Okello, Centralizer Healthcare Services. Miss Susan Kabwama, Glory Foods. Miss Eva Juliet Tibagonzeka, Goshen's Fountain of Nutrition and Health. Miss Harriet Judith Nabosa, Good Shepherd High School. Miss Justin Koksinje, VT Solutions. Miss Angom Jane Opera, Speak FM 89.5. Miss Florence Kateme, Kateflo Poultry Farm Limited. Miss Claire Muga, Evimero Leadership Academy. Miss Nanonodana Annette, Nisi Organic Tech. Miss Pamela Babirukam, Evolving Woman. Miss Lisa Marie Kawoya, My Voice Podcast. Miss Caroline Namuyaba Marie, Purple Clover. Miss Maria Mutesi, Origin Fashion Lab. Miss Nora Nachide, Female Mentorship Project. Miss Catherine Munabi Tukachungura, Extent Limited. Miss Aguti Helena Okiring, Red Swan Limited. And Miss Vienna Aturinda, Jutego.
By the virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those people whose names have been read the Certificate of Social Business Accelerator Program of Capital Solutions Limited. I congratulate you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Peter Triachira and Dr. Joyce Namirimu for this noble job you've just concluded. And that the graduates are going to do a great job. They are going to scale up their enterprises and they are going to impact communities. That is the reason we are here, to impact the lives of others. So thank you very much for your resilience. Thank you very much for choosing to come and do the Social Business Accelerator program. On our program right now, we are for the landing. We have been flying, and I think we are about to get to our destination, and we have a very beautiful cake right in front of us that is going to mark the very first graduation ceremony of the Social Business Accelerator program at Capital Solutions. Jovia, I want you to guide me, because if you don't, I might pick the knife and cut this cake, and by the time you know it, I am already away with a piece. So let me be guided on how we are going to cut this cake. I can see there is a very beautiful logo of Capital Solutions. I don't know how you want us to spare the Capital Solutions logo, or you want us to cut it. It's edible. Okay. I am reliably told that the one that I see on the cake is edible. So as we wait for Jovia, I want us to pay attention to the following. There is somebody who has led the organizing team to have this ceremony come to what it is. But I also know that there are some people who have been exceptional in what they've done. So I want to just recognize the CSL, Capital Solutions team, that has really put up a wonderful occasion today. I know that Dr. Joyce Namirimu Tamale has been part and parcel of this team. Thank you very much, Dr. Joyce. Let's give them a hand clap, please. I know that Jovia has been part of this team, and let us clap for Jovia. Jovia, thank you very much. A hand clap, please. Okay? And Jovia, as you come, bring me the list of the others that I need to read out here. Meanwhile, I am waiting for you to tell me what to do with this cake. Now that you brought the knife, I can easily do what I want to do. So we are going to cut our cake to mark the first graduation of the Social Business Accelerator program here at the Capital Solutions Limited. So we want to invite the keynote speaker and Dr. Joyce to come at the table of the cake. But I also want to invite Mr. Charles Nariari and Mr. Moses to join these people, one on the right and one on the left. Mr. Moses Tamale, kindly come and join these people. Okay. Okay, so we have our ceremony of cutting the cake. I can see the digital team is ready, and we can see beautiful screens right now. Are we ready? Do we have the song, or we are going to count? We are going to count. DJ, do you really want your job? We have to get a song, really. Or you have a song. You see? When you don't scare some people, sometimes they don't come up with what they have. So the DJ has a song, but I'm going to count up to 1, okay? 1 to kind of represent the first graduation ceremony. I will count from 5, okay? I count from 6. Okay.
Because we had 6 months.
Oh, 6 months and the first graduation. I know people have reasons for their answers. Very good. So 6 and 5. DJ, I hope you're ready. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, put your hands together. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations, you got a reason to celebrate. Everyone was on today. What my children and better. Congratulations, you got a reason to celebrate. Everyone was on today. What my children and better. You're saying nga bingi ebizibu ng'obuma by'olabyeeko nga bingi ebikangwe. Such a nice song. Thank you. And you should also get my number, just in case, after this function. For our friends online, we are serving the cake. Please keep your inboxes open. We can easily drop a cake in your inbox. Right here, it is all smiles and everybody is happy. I am very happy because we have actually also kept time. So we have only one item left on the agenda, and that item is the closing remarks, which will come from somebody that I'll talk about. But I want to thank the team. I had started and I ended somewhere. I wanted to thank Dr. Joyce Tamale for this auspicious occasion, for organizing this wonderful day. And I know that Dr. Joyce didn't work alone. She worked with Jovia. I had forgotten the name. Why? I don't know. And then I want to put your hands together for Hilda as well. Hilda, thank you very much for supporting the team. Anita, thank you so much for supporting the team. Angel, wherever you are, we are really grateful. Isaac, thank you very much for what you've done. And we want to thank the service providers as well. There are many, I cannot really mention all of them, but I want to identify one, the Amani Group. The Amani Group, thank you very much for your voices. We really enjoy that talent, and your voices really are good, and we look forward to many more of those. And Egret. Egret is actually hosting us. So thank you, Team Egret. I know it is Mr. Godfrey. So thank you very much and your team for the wonderful job. So the last item on the agenda is closing remarks. And I want to say that our closing remarks will come from none other than a gentleman who is very prominent in business. He's a prominent businessman. He's an entrepreneur and a freelance financial and banking consultant. You listen to my words very carefully. He is an owner of various businesses and enterprises, as well as a real estate developer. Some of the things is where I want to be. So I read them with a lot of motivation. He's a former Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director of Fina Bank Uganda Limited and Equity Bank Uganda Limited respectively. He was a co-founder and Chief Executive Officer of Uganda Microfinance Limited, MDI, the leading microfinance institution at the time. Mr. Charles Naliali, who is going to give us our remarks, closing remarks, is a holder of a master's degree in sustainable international development from Brandeis University in the USA. And he has a bachelor's of commerce degree majoring in finance from Makerere University. And Charles is not only a well-traveled, but he has also conducted and facilitated and attended many conferences and seminars, workshops on entrepreneurship, banking and finance, both here and internationally. So welcome with me, Mr. Charles Naliali.
Thank you, Francis, for this opportunity to say the closing remarks. Fellow graduates, our keynote speaker, Doctor, I just call him Peter. Our CEO, Dr. Joyce. Our partners, Agent Action Fund, EcoBank, and others. Permit me to say I'm very delighted to say these remarks, because I've not only been requested to say the closing remarks, but I was part of it. I like these words, innovation solution. I also like capacity building. In my answer to Francis' question, what do I want Capital Solution to be in 5 years? I answered, I would like to see a university. A university that does not only teach academics, but trains people in skills.
Are you serious?
Sure, I am. The Business Accelerator program, you could also call it fast forward. Move faster. Do it right. Get it right. I remember I sat in this room where we are. We were motivated, we were inspired, and we were given skills to go and improve our businesses. I can testify my business, where I spend most of the time, has greatly improved. Today, I'm just waiting for the rains, and then people will come and pick their stock of grown trees. This is historical. The first graduation of a potential university. So we are on the right route. Madam Joyce, you have a lot at stake, but you are not alone. The advisory board of Capital Solutions, chaired by none other than Jackie Namara, I'm part of it. So thank you, Joyce. So when Capital Solutions was reborn, I was part of it. And I have seen it grow. And I'm attending the first graduation. And I'm also a member of the advisory board. What does this mean to us as social entrepreneurs? First of all, let me articulate this social entrepreneur. A social entrepreneur is a business person. He runs a business. A business generates income, generates revenue, and spends. But his primary motive is not profit. It is service. To the extent that any surpluses that are gained in the business are plowed back to enable him or her provide even more service. Recently, I was talking to some gentleman who is not very poor. He said for him, he's no longer looking for money. All that he's doing is service. Provide the service. Enhance people's capacity. Cause them to do more and better things. The innovation is therefore part and parcel of the lifeblood of Capital Solutions Limited. Having gone through these 6 months, the pandemic inclusive, yeah? The Accelerator program has boosted our enterprises. We have learned to network and manage to network. As you have heard today, we are more than 55 graduates, close to 60, right? So all those are partners and people who are easy to reach and bank on. We have been taught to keep focused and make sure that we get the goal. We reach there. What else would a student want? We have learned business tricks and skills that are going to help us improve our businesses. On behalf of Capital Solutions Advisory Board, I want to thank all the people who have been part and parcel of this function. I'm sure you have been mentioned before, but let me say it again. We have the participants, or the graduates themselves. Congratulations. Amazima kenyini. Dr. Peter Riakira. To Riakira, thank you for honoring our invitation. Now we have also been conferred and awarded certificates by 2 PhD holders. Can you imagine? 2 professors, in other words. I want to thank IGRET. IGRET, I can forget everything else, but I will not forget the delicious meals.
Are you serious?
Very serious, indeed. The food was fantastic. Somebody would say fabulous. Very delicious, on time, and with good variety. If I don't have to come back to Egrit, I will come back for the food. Our partners, Urgent Action Fund, thank you. Like you had. I always want to be close to money fund. Eco Bank, thank you. I want to be close to money. We also have our social what? It is, social enterprise fund, right? Social investment fund. The basket, I cannot say it's empty. It has something, but there is a lot of space that needs to be filled. I'm sure Joyce is doing something about it, and very soon we will approach you. Civic Social Africa, thank you for being our partner. The company that is hosting us, is that agreed? Yes, agreed. And then the newsmen, please write a good report. You have seen for yourself. I think with Joyce's permission, we can also take on media people to come for a class. I can offer to facilitate one module. I want to thank everybody who has been with us. I want to thank those who are online. Francis, you have done a good job. If I were to recruit somebody, you would be #1 on the line. Inspiring social entrepreneur to thrive. That is the theme and logo for Capital Solutions. We are inspiring social entrepreneurs to thrive. Thank you very much for listening to me, and may the good Lord bless you and watch over you, that even during these days of the pandemic, you may be spared, and may his name be glorified. Thank you, and thank you very much.
Amen. Thank you so very much, Mr. Charles Nariari. And I'm also very service that helps others to flourish. I actually have some of those. I talked about them. My challenge is to scale them up. So, Mr. Cheney, help me with your envelope. I want the people online to see this. For those of us who are online, please watch out for this. You all have a framed certificate like this. So wherever you are, we shall have this certificate delivered to you. Communication will come from Jovia on how you receive your framed certificate. Included in the parcel is also a booklet for today's function, which looks like this. So you'll get your framed certificate and your booklet. And we want to congratulate you wherever you are. Thank you for the good work of helping communities thrive. One last item on the agenda. I want us to get to our gadgets and get to the chat. I am sharing a link in the chat. I am sharing a link in the chat. So I want you kindly do the same thing. Please go to the chat and get that link, and then you'll be able to see the question that we have. Are you there? Jovia, I want us to have the screen once again. If you can share our screen. This is the very last item on the agenda. The very, very last one. Have we got it? It has come? Okay. So I can see it has come, and we have some answers there already. For those of you who are in London, it is raining right here in Kajansi. Our friends who are online, it is raining here in Kajansi, but does not stop us from going on. I can see you answering that the event has been excellent. I need to see more answers. Please rate this event on a scale of 1 to 10, as you see below. Okay? I haven't seen anyone going for below 5. So does it mean it is really, really, really excellent? I think so. Great. Thank you very much. I can see the answers are coming in. And I've been your host. Joyce here gave the confidence in me to be your host today since 9 a.m. And I've been very cautious of the time, because that is very important today. As we speak, people have a lot to do, and if we have been able to keep time, we also want to thank you for being able to come on board in time. My name is Francis, and I do what I've just done today. Many times you can reach out to me and I will be of service, but I also do so many other things. I am a knowledge management expert, a communications expert, and I do documentation. I am completing my doctorate from the University of Gonzaga in the US. So, doctor, I want to be the copy eye on some of those studies, because this is what I want to be and this is where I want to go. So thank you very much. You've been very kind people, and may God give us the blessing like He's already doing. So Amani, are you here? Yes. Show me that you can come even when. Amani, are you here? Great. Great. So we want something from Amani. Okay? Thank you very much.
bazi weyo tengeda Mukama ye bazi weyo tengeda
Amani, really serious. Thank you.
So our friends online, please switch on your videos. We want to take a screenshot of everyone who is online. Kind of switch on your videos. Amazing. I thought you guys were not. But I can see, I will tell you that everybody is smiling already. They don't need an announcement. So, Jovia. Thank you, Julius. Thank you, Millie. Thank you, Josephine, Lynette, Ivas. Wonderful. Jovia, please take.
I'm taking.
Yeah, take as many as you can. You can't miss Evelyn's smile here. Evelyn, thank you very much. Jen, Betty, Patience, Ruth, wow. Debbie, thank you, Mirembe. I think we are done with the picture. So our friends online, we are serving lunch as well. I am not sure whether you'll be able to catch the lunch, but we are serving lunch. So you can also drop there something in your inboxes. So friends who are here, I've been reliably told that there is lunch. So don't move hungry. That's what they say. I learned Uganda like 4 or 5 years ago, and I've gotten some of those words. So thank you very much, everyone, for your time. The service providers, I really want to thank you. And Mr. Chene for hosting us. So I'm so inspired. I need to know your story. Yes, I need to know your story. I once will also probably host people like Capital Solutions has done today, and great. So I am out of here, and thank you very much, Joyce, for giving me the confidence, for giving me the opportunity to share with very honorable people, Dr. Peter and Mr. Charles Nayari, and all of you, the graduates, and the team at Capital Solutions. May God richly bless you. Thank you.
So we sign out. Humble beginnings are always important.
Jesus, you love me too much, too much, excess love. Jesus, you love me too much, too much, excess love. Jesus, you love me too much, too much, excess love. Your love is kind. Your love is patient. You fill my heart with so much peace and joy. You're amazing. You make my life feel brand new. All your promises are yeah.